Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I'll be playing some more Forza Horizon 6. Just gonna go through the in-game settings that I'm using.
Okay, Royal. What do you want to do?
So playing at a resolution of 3840 by 2160. No frame rate cap, no VSync, not using any upscaling. So using DLAA and no frame generator. Actually, I'm using FrameGen 2X. Actually works pretty well on this game. In terms of graphics, I'm using extreme settings with ray tracing for the reflections and ray tracing for the global illumination as well. Everything else is completely maxed out. I've been enjoying this game, as I've always been saying. So much to do, and I'm trying to get more done today. I just finished, I think, the second Horizon Festival event. Or maybe my third, actually, so now there's a few more races for me to do. Trying out my Mustang. Always like to try out new cars when I can. Hasn't got the best traction.
Turn left.
So this might not be the car I use for the race.
In 200 meters, turn right.
Those who are wondering, I am using my PlayStation 5 DualSense pad.
In 100 meters, turn left.
Go to the correct side of the road.
You will arrive at your destination.
I always say on this game, it feels like it's nighttime way more than it is in the day.
You have arrived at your destination.
Okay, what kind of race is this? Modern sports cars. Race against drivatars or other players. Okay, so I'm quite limited with the cars I can use. I can either use my Z4 Roadster or my Supra. Now, from what I can see, the Z4 Roadster is a faster car, so let's go with that. QQ says, are you impressed by the graphics for the 2026 game? Yeah, this looks amazing. What more could you want for this type of game? We'll try and get this done clean. So 2 laps, so it must be quite a long lap right there, only to be 2. Haven't got a great start, kind of bogged down in 9th here. Okay, things are starting to look up. Yeah, I think I can win this. Just got to stick with the pack. I don't feel bad about racing aggressive because the AI don't give a damn about you either. Gotta fight fire with fire. And it's completely messed up that line. Why the hell won't this guy just get out my way? Okay, I got a whole other lap to get this right. I'll stay in this slipstream, get some boost. And these guys are stubborn. Better exit. Okay, powered round. If I can do that again, better exit. Took the lead finally. That's the only place the AI a little bit weak. Okay, let's see if I can bring this home. They're making a little bit of a lead now. Not too sure about this burgundy colour. I might have to change the colour of this car. But it's a red. It's more of a red actually. It was just the lighting at that point. Okay, got the win. Alpha Han says, please show CPU usage. I can, but it's not a lot. I'm using a 9950X 3D, so not too sure what you're gonna expect. If you like looking at 11 to 15%, sure, you can check that out. It's not a lot. Now that I've introduced that, I've actually got to adjust my OSD now because I've got multiple platforms that I need to accommodate for. So it's a bit of a pain in the ass doing that. MCL12306 says, what are your settings? Is that 4K native or DLSS frame gen? So it's DLAA 4K native. Max out settings with 2x frame gen at 4K. Yeah, I read that article about Bowie knife AI gives some players a hard time. That was a bit weird. It keeps things interesting, I guess. Okay, we've got another road race. We'll just go to that.
Okay, Royal. I have set your route to the road race event.
It's pretty close by, so I'm not going to change my car.
In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left.
Why is it always nighttime here? Oh, it hasn't got bad handling. Not too bad actually. Better Barav 4394 says, hello guys, welcome to the stream. Sahan 007 says, I was going to say the same thing at Taylor Stoltz 3258. All I've been doing in this game past 2 days is discovering roads. I am a little over 500 or so. That's crazy. I mean, there's so much to explore. Just like driving aimlessly is pretty rewarding on this game. Okay, guess I gotta use my Lamborghini Spider. It's fine. So this is a sprint, it's no laps. I'm gonna try and get to the front and hold my position. Man, these guys are quick. Everyone beat me off the line. Must have had a terrible start. Better exit than these guys. Alright, let's tuck up behind these guys. Let you guys punch a hole through the air so I can draft behind you. Or the slingshot past. Oh, it works out. I'm just going to keep the lead. Man, I've just literally had my foot to the throttle for over a minute almost. Made myself a nice healthy lead. It's a nice easy one. It also says, yeah, you get XP at some point. Yeah, and obviously if you get in all the signboards and collectibles, you'll get even more on top of that too. So yeah, you can drive without a destination. It's still quite rewarding. What else do we have here? We've got dirt racing. We have more road racing. Okay, let's do that.
Okay, Royal. I have set your route to the road race event.
It is 10 kilometers away. I'm going to drive something a little bit faster just to save time. I think I'll drive my GTR R35.
In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right.
If you're new to the channel, guys, consider subscribing or following. If not, just hit the thumbs up. That helps with the visibility of the stream. That brings new eyes to the channel. I'd really appreciate that. Oh, there is a collectible here I need to grab. 3000 XP. I'll take that.
400 meters, turn left.
These damn dirt roads.
Turn left.
There's another collectible over here. Let's quickly grab this.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
I try to grab them as much as I can because it just saves you having to... Oh, you can't break that. Saves you having to search the map for them EGYT says hi. Taylor Stoll says, you're not gonna know if you missed a road, you'll get to the end of the game. Okay. Oh, if you're a completionist, you want to get everything, then you got your work cut out for you on this game.
In 400 meters, turn right.
It's finally becoming morning. There's a car here I can buy. I just want to double check what it is. It's an Audi. I think it's actually it's a Honda S2000. What a classic. Yeah, I'm gonna buy this. Why not? Save some money. It also says last part. If map is unlocked at the end, the story is hard. Okay, well, I'm gonna take my time with this game. I'm not trying to say I'm gonna unlock everything, but I'll do what I can to see as much as I can of Japan. Okay, let's get out of here.
Recalculating route. In 100 meters, turn left.
Doing too many side missions. I would have been there a long time ago if I haven't been collecting all of this stuff, but it's good to do it because... Where the hell is this signpost? Is it on top? Or is it just behind here? I just gotta check something. Sometimes they put the signs on top of the roofs. Yeah, it is. It's a 5,000 one. I'm not too sure how you get up there. That's something to consider in the future. Barely got the car slowed down. And this thing can move. I really need to learn how to drift properly on this game.
In 400 meters, turn right.
2.4 kilometers left, I'm not too far down. Completely missed that turning. I try not to fast travel places because you just get a lot more done when you drive around all the time in terms of collectibles and discovering stuff. But there is a lot. The game does allow you to fast travel quite a bit. What's going on over here? Double drift event. There's something over here. Barely got any grip out here. There's another one. There's so many collectibles. Sorry guys, it's hard to read comments when you're driving. Sharksuit says, are you enjoying the game? Yes, I am.
Arrived at your destination.
It's a great game. Okay, this looks like an American muscle race. The only thing I have is my Mustang Dark Horse, so let's get into it. Hasn't got the best traction, so I'm not that confident I'll get the win, but I'll see. Okay, wet floor, so I've got to be careful. It does affect the handling of the game. Try and get a better exit than you guys. And power up the inside. Not too sure if I've got the speed to win this yet. I'm fairly confident. Spun the car. Completely spun the car around. Yeah, it hasn't got the best traction. Maybe I need to buy better tires, but I still should have enough to win this race. Okay, not a bad start. Oh, almost lost it there. This is where I messed up last time. Might be a bit more easy on the throttle and lower gears. Okay, with 40% distance, I've got plenty of time to get the lead. I fancy my chances. Just got to be careful with the throttle on this wet surface. You keep your foot in, sometimes you just wheel spin way too much. These guys are starting to get away. Where 65% distance, I need to make a move and make one soon. Ooh. Almost lost everything there. Still in it, just barely. Yeah, I think I can gain some ground with this corner. I can take it more aggressively. Yep, now just keep this extra speed up. Through the corners, a bit more confidence. Yeah, taking the lead now, just in time. Okay, last corner, job done. Got to win. Okay, want everything so far. What else do we have? We have some more road race. There's plenty of road racing. My favorite events. I'm just going to keep doing them as much as they're available. Then I'll probably start doing some dirt races.
Okay, Royal. I have set your route to the road race event.
25 kilometers. You're out of your absolute mind. That is a long drive. I don't mind doing the drive. I just not going to do it in this thing. That's all. So let's change car. I think I'll use my Lamborghini. It's quick, got really good handling. Get me there in record time. My fastest one, so why not? Dozer 3730 says, hey bro, I have a 2070 Super. What should I upgrade to today for the best? Sorry, gotta get rid of something. For the best bang for buck. Probably the 9070 XT is the best bang for buck card at the moment. 5070 Ti in most places is just too expensive. But yeah, 9070 XT is where you want to be.
Turn left.
Grab this thing.
400 meters. Turn left.
This is going to be a long drive. Hopefully there's loads of collectibles on the way. There we got another collectible coming up. Make sure we don't miss it. There it is. There's another day trip I can do, but I'm just gonna focus on what I'm doing. I'll get some collectibles on the way, but that's as much as the detours I'll make. I won't do any other races I happen to just go past. Oh, there's another car I can buy. I'll be making some money. Let's go and check it out. I wonder what car it is. It is the MG Metro 6R4 all-wheel drive A-Class. 165 grand. It is expensive, but it could be useful. It's like a legendary rally car. I'm gonna buy it anyway, just to keep the collection going. Those are 3730 says, thank you. No problem. Grab this collectible while I'm here. And we're still 20 kilometers away, so we're getting there, chipping away, but it's going to take a while. I would play some music, but even in streamer mode, I've got so many copyright claims that I just can't play music on this game anymore because Playground Games haven't done a good job with identifying what truly is non-copyright. So even though some songs are okay, I can't individually say which ones are good and which ones are not. So just to protect myself, I'm just not playing any music. There is a collectible over here, but I just can't seem to find it. Can I have a look around? See if I can see it. There it is. Just the map made it seem like it was in the bushes. Right, here's another car. I don't think I've got any money anyway, but I'm curious as to what it was, so I'm just going to have a look. It is a Mercedes AMG 2018, and they want 56,000 for it. That's actually not a bad price. I just don't have the money right now. I'll come back later. Okay, let's put our foot down and try and get to where we need to be. Beautiful countryside though. Must be nice to explore Japan like this. Make sure I didn't miss my turning. This car can get pretty quick very quickly. So another collectible just off the path. Just want to quickly grab this and come back.
Recalculating route. In 100 meters, turn sharp left.
Around here somewhere. There it is. But I hit it with a certain amount of momentum. Angry Penguin 22 says, keep hoping Forza Ryzen will add motorcycles. Maybe they will at some point, like Project Gotham Racing #2, they added motorcycles. You know, you never know, but it will have to be like a heavily requested thing by the community, I would imagine. The puddles looked really realistic. There's a ad board there. Let me just quickly grab that one. I'll let money go to waste. There's experience. This one ain't even money. There's another collectible over here too. Might as well get that while we're here. Good news is there's only 11 kilometers to go. So despite all of my stops and detours, we're more than halfway distance. What's this? Nanya Bitness says they are still not realistic enough graphics. I am a princess and demand more. Alright, mate. I think the game looks fantastic. Completely spun the car there. It's so far off the track. This is that Gundam event I've already done. That was really fun. Another collectible. Got a fair few of these now. Okay, 6 kilometers away, not too far now. I'm gonna put my foot down. There is another car here, but more than likely I can't afford it right now, but I'll double check what it is anyway. How much is it? It is 114 grand. We're only at 50 grand right now. Angry Penguin 22 says reflections on paint windows are and shading look really good. Yeah, everything's all dedicated ray tracing now. Angry Penguin says the graphics are good, but I wouldn't say substantial upgrade from the previous games. The ray tracing is probably doing more of the heavy lifting as far as the system punishment. Yeah, I mean, I think we'll get better graphics when we get better systems. You know. So, for now at least, it's a good looking game. It's not, as you say, miles better than 5. I think they've done more work with the environment than they have with the cars, to be honest. Whoa, where the hell was that guy going? We're 3.2 kilometers away now. We're getting there, people.
In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right.
Another collectible I can grab. And another collectible. There's so many. Gotta go and grab this now. Don't want to have to come back here. Okay, we're finally here. This was pretty much a round trip, 20 to 25 kilometer travel without fast traveling, but look how much collectibles I was able to get. This is why I don't really fast travel. You just miss out on too much stuff. Okay. I actually have to buy a car for this event. I don't actually have the one needed. Oh, they're not that expensive. That's the main thing. Let's see what the best I can afford here. It looks like it is the Ford Focus 2003. Let's go with that. Custom paint job. No, I'm good. Actually, maybe I'll go with this. Angry Penguin says, I can't tell from a 60 FPS video, but it seems like the frame pacing is really good. FPS remains consistent across scenery, even if you go off-road. For a second, I find the experience to be smooth. Man, this car feels so slow compared to my Lamborghini. But you need that on this game so you can actually appreciate the supercars. Really got a better exit speed around that corner than most of the AI. Good start, already up to second and third, challenging them already. This is a sprint and we're 25% in. That's what I mean about the AI, is just so aggressive on this game. That's why I don't feel bad about when I hit them. Carrying that nice exit speed. So far, so good. Making a nice little lead for myself already. Really wasn't pressing the brake hard enough. 56% in, just a little bit over halfway. I don't think these guys will catch me after this. Road's huge. This one's almost too easy. Can't even see anyone, or just about see them behind me. A little chicane coming up now. Pretty much went around that full pace. Nice and easy. Angry Penguin 22 says, I'm faking it myself. I'm watching this vid with lossless scaling, so it looks like 1440p from here. Laughing out loud. No one talks about lossless scaling on Nvidia. It's insane how well it works. I mean, when you've got full support natively with Nvidia app and override and Nvidia smooth motion frames if needed for games that don't support it, there isn't really any need to use a third-party program, but it is available if you've got an Nvidia GPU that can't do multi-frame gen or something like that. But if you've got a 50 series, it's like really a non-issue.
Okay, Royal. What's next?
There is a road race 5 miles away. 5 kilometers, more like. Let's do that.
Okay, Royal. I have set your route to the road race event.
I'm just not going to be driving this car. It's actually shockingly bad. Let's drive my Ferrari maybe? Why not? Keep things fresh. We'll be there in no time. No collectible on this drive, it seems. Like I've got everything already. It's so much faster than that Ford Focus ST I was just driving. Handling is like a dream. Alright, we're here. Didn't take long at all. There is a collectible just around the corner, so I'm just going to quickly do that. So, because after you finish a race, you'll be in a different location. So it's probably best to get it now. Just trying to find it first. It's around here somewhere. There it is. There's a car we can buy over here as well. See what it is. That I'll be able to afford it, but we can. It's only 38,000. Why not? Eyes I2K360 says what's up, so I'm good. Just enjoying some Forza before it gets way too hot today. All right, let's get into the race. Okay, what cars will it let me use? Are you sure you want to create the current championship? Yeah, sure, whatever. Angry Penguin 22 says some games I use smooth motion, some DLSS frame gen. It has it. If it has it, and for everything else, lossless. And then taking 60 FPS videos and making them match my refresh rate so they look like butter. Yeah, that's a good practical use for it. I have to use the Ford Focus again. Oh well. You know what? I actually feel like spending some money on this thing just to make it a little bit quicker if I'm going to have to use this car. But I don't want it to take me away from this location, so let's just get it done, I guess. If you're new to the channel, guys, consider subscribing or following. If not, just give the video a thumbs up. This helps with the visibility of the stream, brings more eyes to the channel. I'd really appreciate that. Okay, let's see if I can get my, I think my 5th win this stream. I won pretty much everything I've done so far, so doing well. I think in the road race events, I'm pretty confident. The street race ones, not so much, because sometimes it's just rainy and it's always dark and it's a little bit more aggressive and unforgiving. But when you do win them, you do feel that sense of achievement. Get a better exit here. Should we have to catch these guys going up the inside? Better exit speed. Okay, took the lead nice and easy. I don't think I'll allow these guys back in the race. Barely had any grip there, but it was enough. Open up the track as much as possible. At least this guy's giving me a run for my money. I'm not just running away with it. Okay, 56% in. Not too long now. Just got to try and hold this lead, which shouldn't be too hard. I think I got this one in the bag. Okay, making a nice lead now. 15% to go. Win's pretty much all but assured. Unless I somehow smash and crash in a straight line. Angry Penguin 22 says, I've been casual watcher for years. I subbed. I don't know, feels like forever ago. Never caught a live stream. Always appreciated your content. Appreciate the support and the kind words. Thanks for the support. I don't stream like I have made a conscious effort to stream more this month. I tried to do at least 30 hours. I'm trying to get done. I think I've done about 25 hours in terms of streaming this month already. So I'm nearly there. I'm trying to do more, so you'll probably catch me on stream or catch me on live a lot more now. Angry Penguin says 530 to 560 watts for 600 watt 12 volt 6x6 is sweating. It's within specification. Nothing to worry about. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, I don't even worry about it. Like, I think people worry about my card more than I worry about it. I really just plug it in and it works. And I've never had a significant issue, to be honest. Like, I've had my card over a year now. I've ran it practically overclocked all the time. The only time I don't overclock is when I'm live streaming, because you know it's a longer play time. Usually I play up to 4 hours sometimes. No point of overclocking when performance isn't really what it's about. Okay, let's go to another race, which is 5 miles away.
Okay, Royal. I have set your route to the road race event.
I'm just gonna
when it is safe to do so.
I'm just gonna upgrade this car very quickly. Let's do some car mastery as well. May as well. Seems like they want me to use this quite a bit. Okay, and I think I've got a wheel spin I need to use as well. I got a nice little 20,000 credits. None of your business says I am mystified by the very visible graphics pop in some places. It is obviously not a hardware issue on your end, so must be game design plus game engine issues. In 2000 this made sense, but not in 2026. I mean, okay, so you got a car that's traveling at 220 miles per hour and you've got all of the distant objects just flying at you. I think that's a hard thing to manage, especially when ray tracing is concerned. You've got to ray trace all of these objects. You've got to do all the lighting, but the car is moving at 220 miles per hour, so there's constantly things popping at you. Some things may not be that feasible. It might sound just easy to do, but I don't think it is. Maybe we need faster memory, maybe we need faster storage devices so we can actually cache or render a significant portion of the map in the distance. That way, once you get there, there's nothing to load. But until the hardware is at that level, I don't think we can expect to run these settings and not have these kind of issues, because there's a lot going on. literally your graphics card is doing all these calculations on the fly to calculate ray trace lighting, and that takes a lot of compute power. I'm just going to upgrade this car very quickly. I'm just going to go back to my home.
Welcome back, Royal.
MKLR94 says game looks the same as every other Forza to me. You'd have to really have a look at some comparisons to see how far it's come. Now, if you were to look at, there's a guy called Nick96, I think his channel's called. He does really, really good side-by-side comparisons for previous games. So he's already done Forza Horizon 5 versus 6. I suggest you check that out if you're more interested in what's actually changed. There are changes. I would say more changes to the scenery more than anything else. The cars, there are upgrades, but it's not a massive upgrade. All right, let's just upgrade this car and get on with it. Okay, the race is only 7 kilometers away. That's not too bad. Right, let's drive there with something else. This is such a tank. All right, let's pick maybe my Reventon Lamborghini. This was the poster car for Forza Horizon 3 in Australia. The handling on this car is so smooth.
400 meters, turn right. Turn right. In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left.
I like that transition from countryside to city. This feels like a completely different experience. I think that's what was missing from number 5, because 5 was pretty much just countryside. There was some small little towns, but it didn't really have any big city maps on Forza Horizon 5. That's why I like the balance on this game a little bit better. About a half kilometers, halfway down. We'll be able to open things up more now that we're out of the city. Lamborghini can move, man. Okay, we have arrived.
Arrived at your destination.
All right, let's see if we can get our 6th or 7th win. I'm kind of lost count now. MKLR94, so maybe I had high expectations in terms of visuals. Yeah, that's completely reasonable to expect more from a game that's been in development for 5 years. Well, I've got to upgrade now, boys. Let's see what you guys can do. Couldn't handle me before, you're definitely not going to be able to handle me now. Okay, these guys have got off to a good start. Just to find the right time to get past these guys. You guys are slowing me down. Better exit there, so I should be able to use that speed slingshot past all of you. Tuck straight back in. Draft a little bit more. Slingshot again. Okay, in the lead now, and I don't intend to lose it. The sounds of the car on this game is just awesome. Another thing they've always done right, playground games with the audio, because they do take the time to go and record these cars. And there's so much attention to detail, even when you make upgrades and transmission changes and changes to turbo. If you go from turbo to naturally aspirated, you can hear that change in the car as well, so that's really, really good. I've always appreciated that. Okay, I think I got this one in the bag as well. A good job I actually took the time to go and upgrade this car, because I realized all the street races seem to be forcing me to use this, so I may as well have the best version of it as I can. Oh man, lost all that momentum now. That was a bad crash. They're just going to catch up to me and pass me now. I'm going to have to drive dirty to keep them behind. You got to do what you got to do, man. Okay, 88%. This is the last bend, and then home and yeah, that's it. I think I've already raced this track, if I'm honest. It feels like the same. MKLR94 says, do I play with a wheel? I do have a wheel. I have the Logitech 92, I think it's a 923, but I'm using my PlayStation 5 DualSense pad at the moment. Okay, we have been crushing it in terms of races, but I'm pretty sure I just done this race. Why is it recommending me do it again? I don't understand.
Royal, I have set your route to the road race event.
I'm just going to double check when I get here. I want to make sure that I haven't done it already, because I think the AI is making me redo the same race again and again. That felt too similar. Not even going to bother change the car. Maybe I should do some dirt racing events or something. If you're new to the channel, guys, consider subscribing or following. If not, just hit the thumbs up. It helps with the visibility of the stream, brings more eyes to the channel, and I'd really, really appreciate that. Alright, I'm going to check if I've done this race now, because It feels like I've done this before. I lost control there. Okay, I'm just going to double check if I've done this. I guess I haven't. Alright, let's do this. Angry Penguin 22 says, what 5090 are you using? I'm using the Asus Tough OC RTX 5090. I think I have my full specs in the description box. It should be there at least. Abdul Ramanas 3565 says, did you beat Crimson Desert? No, I'm taking my time with Crimson Desert. I'm not rushing that game. I think I'm in chapter 7 now. So yeah, just about to go to Payloon. Yeah, and that's it really. I think I caught up with all the comments. Angry Penguin says 2775. It's pretty respectable at 75C. Yeah, it's pretty respectable when you're using, when you're at that temperature, when things are throttling a little bit. Yeah, that's actually not too bad. But it's proper hot over the UK right now. It was like 32 degrees yesterday, it was burning. And today it's going to be more the same. That's why I got up nice and early, because this is probably going to be the only time I want to play, because it's just going to get way too hot. Out of my way. This feels like I'm doing the same track over and over again. Honestly. This just feels so familiar. But it doesn't matter, as long as I'm not going to use any more recommended after this. I'm just going to go and check the events myself. Because I think there's an issue here. Because I feel like I've done this race twice already. Okay, got into the lead pretty easy. I got a nice exit. Okay, doing well. That's why I crashed last time, I remember it well. And I come to a complete standstill. Yeah, this is the same track. Yeah, that's just kind of silly that I've done this track more than once. So no more recommended races, I'm just going to find my own. Leaving these guys, I've got no hope of catching me at this point. Angry Penguin says same AME 2, same CPU 2. My PC lives on the kitchen counter next to a window as a cool air intake. Yeah, that works. That's probably the best thing to do there. You must really trust your neighbors though. You notice you've been using Vicky Rick's design more than once. Yeah, I like it. It's a good design. Okay, no more recommended races. I think you keep messing me around. I'm still gonna find my own stuff. Okay, let's see what's available. There's got to be some new races because I saw a few got unlocked quite recently. There's a dirt race here, not too far away. It's a rally one. Yeah, why not? It's not far away.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Let's change into a car that I'll potentially be driving. So let's go with my Subaru Impreza. RGB is off on that side and the blinds are generally closed, second floor, but yeah, I had to consider that. Yeah, well, that makes sense then. Okay, let's see if I can continue my good form in some rally events. Sorry, buddy, weren't paying attention there. So the game does that kind of stuff on purpose. Okay, we're pretty much here now. Let's see what this car is. Might be able to buy it. May even potentially be able to use it in this race. Who knows? It is 114,000 my broadcast. Cannot buy this right now. I could probably buy it if I actually took the time to have a look at the stuff I've been collecting. So let's have a look. So I got no money out of that one. What about this one? Sometimes you get credits. I didn't get any credits this time, so yeah, no chance of buying that car at the moment.
You have arrived at your destination.
You know, I'm here. Let's see if I can get the win. So my Subaru Impreza can do this race, so let's continue to use it. Angry Penguin says, anyway, Broski, it's getting late in the States. Appreciate you streaming for a bit. Wish you well on your racing adventure. Appreciate the support. Take care, man. Taking driver tires. What the hell just happened there? That race event. And the fog is so heavy. I guess that's what they wanted to be the condition of the race, terrible visibility. You have to kind of approximate. It's okay, I can see well enough. Okay, these guys are pretty quick. I'll just close the door to this guy, no point in making it easy for him. Hard right now. Man, we are moving. We are moving quick too. Don't know if I can win this, but certainly give it my best. Alright, 2 more laps. If I can stay with the pack, I'll fancy my chances. Out of my way, guys. Got a race to win. Pretty even for speed with that Lancer. Yeah, I was a little bit too conservative with that corner. Gotta be a bit more adventurous. And the leaders are starting to break away. But driving in this fog is terrifying. Can't see anything. I think this will be a difficult race to lead because at least with the cars ahead of you, you can kind of use their brake lights as a reference point. Whereas if you get in the lead, it's all on you. Alright, I got you now. I'm going to take you on the outside. Come on, see if we can catch up with these guys. Just need to get close enough. This is where I lost a lot of pace last time. And I realise it's an actual very easy corner. Whoa. And I lost a little bit of time there. And life and death with this dude. Yeah, definitely not winning this one. It's just too difficult driving in all of this fog. You can barely see anything. Almost like you're driving blind. But I mean, that's what they're relying on. That's the challenge of this race, I guess. Well, I finished 6th. Best I could do for now. Ghetto64 says hello. You would benefit greatly from the racing line in these foggy conditions. Yeah, more than likely I would. But I kind of like that challenge. Like, you just got to adapt and improve and approximate and estimate better to get that win.
What do you want to do now?
So yeah, I mean, I'm happy to do that again at some point. Have a look at what else is available. I wasn't too fond of all of that fog. It's getting hot now in the UK. It's already 33 degrees in my room, so I may have to leave it there, guys. I'm not gonna sweat my balls off playing in this heat.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
But yeah, I had a good time. Just wanted to jump in, play a little bit of Forza. But I'll probably be back maybe same time tomorrow. I don't know. I'll try and schedule something. No promises. But everyone that got involved in the chat, everyone that was watching, I do appreciate you. If you're new, please consider subscribing, following, liking, sharing, all that great stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next stream. Thanks for watching.